Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King Posh and today I'm showing you guys the Chevy Camero. It's a Forza edition car. Here is the share code. Alright, now let's check out this Super Sport and show you guys everything I've done to it. I do want to add that I am, as of today, as of right now, before this video gets out to you guys, I'm the most powerful Chevy Camero A-Class A800 in the game right now. As you guys can tell, you guys can see everybody else's power numbers. The last person down this list is the closest to me, but I still am more powerful than he is. So just want to throw that out there. Now it is slower, 0 to 60 wise, but this thing is meant to really slide. Of course, he's using drag tire compound. That's why it has such a quick 0 to 60 anyways. That just means that his tires don't spin as much as mine does. Mine, they spin a lot and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, let's get into this thing and show you guys everything I've done to it. It looks like it's a Michael Jordan car. I haven't really looked into it much. I got the car, I tuned it, got it out there. I have two tunes out there for you guys right now. I have a rear-wheel drive and I have an all-wheel drive out there, and my all-wheel drive is an S1 class, but I'll get to that one later. Right now we've got the stock drivetrain in here, and there is no other engine options. You only have what is given to you. Alright, and this one I went with a positive displacement supercharger in here. I love superchargers when it comes to our rear-wheel drive. It does a lot better than the turbos do. Alright, so that's always a thing to think about when you're making a rear-wheel drive drift car. Make sure you can try to get a supercharger. You're going to have a lot of smoother drifts with it, because once the boost gets up on a turbo, it can be tricky. Just letting you guys know that. We got a snow tire compound to maximize that slide. I decided to leave the rims exactly stock, keep them original. They look good on there. I decided not to change them, and I didn't change them on the all-wheel drive either. All right, wasn't even worrying about a weight issue. I just wanted to keep them looking as good as they are as is. So it's got 18s in the front and 18s in the rear. All right. Here we got a 10-speed transmission, so I could add more power to this thing. As you can tell, if I had a 9-speed, it would take me right up to an S1, and so on and so forth. All right, that would be tunable. Now this, you could take it down to a 796, but you wouldn't be able to tune the gearing. All right, so we didn't want that. All right, we wanted to be able to tune the gears, really work with, this vehicle as is. It's got a drift differential, all set to go sideways. We got drift springs and dampeners in there. That's all you could do. You can't make this thing lighter. You can't do anything else to it. The brakes are just stock brakes. It is what it is. All right. And then here is all the stuff to make that, 717 horsepower. So we just got the stock intake. All right. Stock fuel system. Stock ignition. Stock cams and valves. Stock valves. Stock engine block. Now we got upgrades coming in. We got the street pistons and compression. Alright, we just got a regular supercharger in there. Alright, we have a sport intercooler. And that's what gets you the 717 horsepower. Alright, and of course we got a flywheel, and it's just stock. Alright, so there's that as well. And that's what you do to get that power up there. Car Mastery, I haven't even checked it. Oh, wow. They have a whole lot of stuff for this thing. They definitely want you to go sideways with this vehicle. So I kind of like that. At least they put some stuff in here and didn't leave a lot blank. There's 2 spots blank, but that's not a big deal. At least they gave you some good stuff with this free vehicle. You get 7,000 XP. You get a wheel spin, so you can make some more money off the spin. That's not too bad. Here's the tune that I've decided to come up with. It's got a 55 and 55. Really maximize that slide and really get those tires spinning and burning and creating all kinds of smoke. Alright, here's the gearing. As you can tell, it's a 10-speed transmission. But it's not all the way up to 226 miles per hour. It doesn't need to be there. It's only got 717 horsepower. It's not using all that power to get you to that speed. You're pretty much going to be using, second, third, fourth gear with this vehicle. maybe fifth. Who knows? You'll see. But you probably won't even see these gears. All right, just letting you guys know. All right, they're just there for fuel economy. All right. Either way, moving on. Alignment is just my norm for rear-wheel drive. It's -1.4, -1.4, 5.0, 4.2 with a front caster of 7 degree. Into roll bars, I decided to go with 32.50 and 32.50 for both the front and the rear. Springs, I decided to go with 955 and 936. And when you're building this car, you're going to find out that this is where it's already at. So you don't even have to move these numbers too far around. They're right where they need to be. I did bring up the ride height to match the rear, so 3.3 and 3.3. Dampening, I found out that if I take this, and leave it that, and take these down to 1.0 like I usually do, that top speed fails. It fails. And I didn't want a top speed failed on this thing. I wanted a top speed on there. I don't know why, but I did. So I decided to just max these out. And said, you know what? I'm not going to run what I usually run. I'm just going to go with that and see what happens. There is downforce on this car. You can't get rid of it. So you just take both the dots and take them all the way down to speed, and you'll be good to go. Braking is just left at 50 and 100. Don't really want to confuse people too much with that one. And then my differential is 21%, 100%, and it works. This tune works on multiple rear-wheel drive cars. So it is what it is. As long as you got a good supercharger, you'll be all right. Like I said, I don't like using a turbocharger for rear-wheel drive cars. They're a little bit more complicated. You're really dealing with a whole bunch of lag, and then when the boost does kick in, then you're dealing with a whole lot of other complications. But the supercharger is the way to go. It's the smoothest option you can come up with. But yeah, it drifts. It does well. So don't be scared of the 10-second plus 0 to 60. It just only means you're really just spending a whole lot of tire. And that's what you want to do. It really is amazing. And it's super smooth. It really is. There's the 8th gear. Let's get into it. 8th gear is not too bad. It's right where it's starting to slow down. I really want to go around this in 8th gear, but here we are. Let's do it. There's a 40. I was able to push a 40,000 out of this thing. That's awesome. I love it. Super easy to drift. I love this alignment on this car. It works wonders on everything I throw at it. Fantastic. And I mean, it slides, and that's what you want. You want a vehicle that slides, and it looks great. And it has, the original rims. What else could you ask for? It's got, a great body to it. I see the Michael Jordan symbols. Very pretty, very pretty. I like the Michael Jordan symbol in the back there. I don't know what that symbol means on the back corner panel there. I don't know what that is. I have never seen it before, so I don't even know what that means. It is what it is. I see we do have side pipes to this car. It's pretty cool. I never looked in the engine compartment, so I don't even know what it looks like. I'm sure it looks amazing. It's probably because I have the supercharger in there. It's probably why I can't open up the hood. It is what it is. It's not a big deal. I haven't really looked at the inside yet to see what it looks like. It looks like pretty cool. All right. Yeah, I've never just looked inside of it. Oh wow, that's really old school, instrument panel right there. It is nice that it is a manual transmission. That's very nice. Yeah, it's very, very pretty inside. Yeah. Very basic in here. There's no radio, unless there is. I could see it right there, right at the steering wheel there. I think there's a radio there. It's like, what? Can't I jam out while I'm driving this car? Let's get in here and check it out. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what that symbol means. I haven't seen it before. Yeah, there's definitely a radio right there, so that's pretty cool. But yeah. Yeah, it's nice seats. pretty cool. But yeah, either way, that's what it is. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this tune as much as I did tuning it for you. And if you like it, let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Stay sideways, my friends.